Hello, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to lift the rankings of many of the blogs for my employer from in the 30s to 10s, and also how they attracted a lot more conversions and helped with them. Anyways, if you are interested in this, there's a gold mine of information in this video, and please stick around throughout the end of this video to figure out how I did it, because I'm going to go into all of the tips, tricks, and techniques. Anyways, enjoy. Okay, so when you're doing this, there are a few things to keep in mind. So the first thing to keep in mind is to speak the audience's language. Now, what does that mean? In order to understand this phrase, you have to be able to distinguish two different concepts. So the first concept that you have to be able to distinguish is to structure content like how the top people in your industry structure it. So industry equals top B2B SaaS companies. So for instance, looking at this example, image 1. So as you can see, there are no blocks of text and longer than like 5 or 6 lines. And everything else that looks lists, is laid out in bullet points. And then you have a table of contents, and then to the right, you have the lead magnet right here, and then you have recent posts, making everything look organized and easy to read. And then right here, you have the good call to action that looks simplistic, and then to the left you have recent posts. And in addition to that, you look at like some of the top agencies in B2B SaaS, and they have a lot of proof of concept right here, and also they have like summarizing all of the different types, and then after going to the types, they have all the different like examples. And that goes into my next point. So if you're looking for, okay, the outline matters. So for instance, if you're doing a top 10, you would look at other top 10 blogs that the top people or agencies in your niche are doing. So for instance, if you're B2B SaaS, you'd look at Powered by Search's top 10x, whatever they're listing out, and then you would kind of copy their outline but implement your content, your unique points of views into it. And then after that, after you structure it in that way, like making everything easy to read, kind of replicating the style for other top agencies in your industry, you would write the language of your target market. So for instance, if you're marketing towards healthcare companies, a common rule of thumb that I like to follow is to when you're writing their language, is to look up top blogs that are written for healthcare professionals in your region. So for instance, if you're selling to healthcare professionals in the United States, you would type in top viewed cyber or selling cybersecurity software to healthcare industry. You would look up top 10 top viewed cybersecurity blogs in the healthcare industry, and then you would see them right here and be able to look at them, and then find the top blogs for people in healthcare, most conversions, most views, or more specifically, professionals in healthcare. And say, I sell cyber security products to healthcare professionals. And then after that, it should be all good. You'll be able to scrape all of the blogs, and then what I would do after that is I would look through a bunch of these blogs, and I would open a text document, and I would copy all those blogs and paste them into the Word document. And along with that, I would also see if you guys have any transcripts, and go ahead and pull from customers, client calls. I would go ahead and pull those transcripts and also the blogs that popped up in the LLM, and then I would paste them into Claude. I would ask Claude to analyze the patterns in the common words and phrases that your customer base uses, the most common pain points that pop up in between each of the transcripts and each of the blogs, and also like the most common words. And I would ask Claude to generate a list of words to use and not to use, along with pain points, and I would base it off of that. And then I would implement the keyword. So I would use Google Keyword Research Tool, so Google Keyword Planner, to find keywords to use, and start now. And then I don't want to show my ad account, forget that. Use Google Keyword Planner, let's see, research keywords. Okay, and then you could go to this link and you could discover new keywords, and then I would type in healthcare. And for instance, cybersecurity healthcare. And then after that, I would look this up. And then after that, you could find like some potential ideas for keywords. But another thing that I would do is I would type in cybersecurity healthcare solutions. And then you could scroll all the way down here and find recommended what other people are searching for. And then you can use this to kind of dig up other pain points that people are looking up and get ideas for blog. That's another way you can do it. But anyways, this goes into a brief synopsis on how to basically create good blogs or content. Yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. And if you want more content like this or you don't like it, leave constructive criticism, please. Anyways, have a good day. Goodbye.